Hey everybody, my name is Professor Fredericks. Welcome to CIS680. This is Cloud Applications Development. It is a 15-week course scrunched down into 5 weeks, so we have a lot of things to get through this semester. And this video is intended to really be an introduction for you all to the course to help you, get up and running and get familiar with me, get familiar with the environment and all that fun stuff. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to cover a few highlights, tell you where you can find things, figure out, where everything's going to be in Blackboard, all the technologies we'll be using, and all that fun stuff. And I will try to answer some commonly asked questions that I've been getting from students through email so far, and maybe what I'm anticipating you may see. So basically, let's start out with the easy one. This is only 5 weeks. So basically, we have about 15 hours per week for content to basically do the calculation there. So there's going to be a lot of effort in a very small time period, so that is just something to plan for. Class is towards the end of the semester, so hopefully you can plan accordingly for that. I will be exceedingly available to all of you through email. I run a Discord server as well for my students, so if you had me before, you're probably already a part of that. If you are not, there will be an invite in Blackboard for you. Feel free to bug me, message me, email me, drop by office hours to chat, whatever you would like to do. Just if you ever have a problem, please make sure you contact me before it becomes a big problem. Um, most things can be solved very early on, so please do not hesitate to talk to me. Okay, so this is Cloud Applications Development. Basically, we're going to be going through all the different kinds of technologies and really interesting things you can do in a cloud-based environment. I know we'll touch on all the different cloud providers. We're going to focus mainly on Google Cloud because that is an environment that I really like, I really enjoy, and it will be absolutely 100% free to all of you for the duration of the course. So that is kind of another nice thing as well. We'll get into that, don't worry. First things first, let's pop over to this, and I shifted for you there. Now, this is actually a screen of what you will probably be seeing quite often throughout the semester. This is the front page for Google Cloud. Stare at it in awe. You will become intimately familiar with it. What I wanted to start with, though, was Blackboard. So Blackboard is where all of your assignments will be submitted. Please keep an eye on it for due dates and deadlines, things that pop up. Just make sure that you are aware of when things are due. And I will do my best to communicate with you as well when deadlines are. I'll try to do announcements when you have a deadline coming up and things of that nature. But the interesting thing that I'm doing this semester with this course, since it is asynchronous and it is online, I'm going to make everything hopefully available to you before the start of class. So if you want to binge all the content and get it done in 1 week, you're more than welcome to. I will grade things after the deadline's passed. But basically, everything is going to live on a GitHub Pages website. This is not completed as of the time of this video, but I wanted to at least get this out there so that, if you happen to be struggling with figuring out the course, you at least know that this will exist. And if you happen to see this link, I will be making changes to it as we go. But basically what we have here is we're going to have a list of content for you all on a per week basis, and there will be a set of modules per week where everything on this web page is going to effectively be your textbook. I will create about 10 to 15-minute videos per module. It's either going to cover some kind of theory, it'll be a demo of some kind, but basically you're going to have video content for me. You're going to have this blog-based content where you can very easily skim through it. I think it's going to work a little bit nicer than just slides with all my hidden notes off the screen where nobody can see it. You get everything right there for you, and hopefully that's going to be helpful for you. I will put everything that you need to know in a nice little too long didn't read bullet point list. Here's all the videos for this module. Here's all the assignments that you're expecting to do. And again, everything will be submitted to Blackboard. So that is going to be the course website, will be this GitHub Pages thing. All the links will be in Blackboard, so if you missed that, don't worry about it. But Basically, just keep an eye on Blackboard is kind of the summary there. Okay, so next thing to do as well, so there will be a syllabus for the course. I'll probably give you a little reading comprehension type quiz where it's free points if you read the syllabus, just so that you're aware of everything that will be happening in the course. Because I'm not in the classroom with you, it's kind of hard to make sure that you understand what the course is all about. So I'll have you read the syllabus, give you a few questions about it, easy free points for you for that. For this class, since it is only 5 weeks, we will have a little micro project. So think of it like a term project light where I'll give you some kind of high level guidelines for the last couple weeks of the course after you're all familiar with the cloud. Um, maybe you have some kind of an idea of something interesting you'd like to work on, but it'll be kind of like a double homework assignment type of effort in a way. We'll also have an exam in the class, so whenever the schedule goes out for the final exams, I'll make that available in the syllabus and on Blackboard and everywhere that you need to know. But it'll be online through Blackboard, so you don't have to worry about coming in or anything like that. So we have Blackboard for assignments, just to kind of recap. We have course webpage, which is basically your textbook. You'll have videos from me. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So, kind of hard to ask for questions with nobody here, but a couple of questions that I've gotten from students over email, just to kind of hopefully answer any questions you may have. First of all, what prereqs do I need coming into this course? And to that, I would say just a willingness to learn new things quickly. If you have programmed before, that would be exceedingly helpful. There will be programming related assignments. I do not care which language you use. I will be doing everything in Python. That's because Python's my preference, but everything that we're doing in class you can do in Java or C# or Ruby, or whatever your favorite language is. The nice thing about the Google Cloud environment is that they have a bunch of examples on basically they have this thing called Code Labs. They have a website out there with a bunch of things you can learn and do. And there are examples in pretty much every major language for how to do something. Again, I like Python. I'll be showing you examples in Python, but feel free to use Java if you like that, or C#, if you're coming from a Microsoft environment. Another thing that is going to be helpful for you is to know Bash. If you do not know Bash, that is fine. That is the Linux terminal environment language, one of the more common ones. It's going to be helpful when we start talking about things on the terminal, like spinning up virtual machines or setting up load balance servers or something that nature. I know that it is possible, I think, with PowerShell. I will help you with the commands. I will give you all the commands that you need to know. I'm not expecting you to be a terminal wizard coming into this. But if you have familiarity with that already, more power to you. But again, since there's no programming requirements, there are no prereqs for this course, I'm not going to expect you to be an expert in any of these things. Just be willing to learn, basically. Other question I've gotten, how much effort should we be expecting to do? Again, we have a 15-week course compressed into 5 weeks with the same number of credit hours, so that basically is like 15 hours of effort per week, approximately. And what we're basically going to do is that I'll have videos for you to watch. They'll be about 10 to 15 minutes in length, depending on how, difficult something is. I may split them into multiple videos. Just keep up with the content, read the posts, watch the videos, do the homework. And generally the homework will be guided in some way. It'll be like a lab assignment, or it'll be, something that is not overextending you. I would expect anyway. And if you struggle, if you have any problems again, please let me know as early as possible. Please come to the office hours and just chat. I'm also available if you want to make an appointment. If my common office hours don't work for you, just drop me an email. Hey, can we meet at 4 o'clock today or something like that? More than likely, I'll say, sure, why not? I think other than that, that is about it. So again, welcome to the class. I hope we all have a fun and interesting time. You're going to be getting me in a bunch of videos, but again, feel free to interact through Discord or email or office hours if you want to chat. If you need help with anything, whatever you need. My goal here is for you all to be successful. So I look forward to this, and I hope you all have a wonderful time in the class.